Hey everyone, April here, and today we're looking at some figures from Jakks, and this is DC and Sonic the Hedgehog. Very awesome. Now, I've read the comics for this. It was very cool. So DC heroes end up in Sonic's world. They get trapped, so then Sonic characters go to DC universe and take over the roles of them, so that people didn't know they were missing or something. Yeah, I don't remember everything about it, but it was really cool. So here is a 4-pack. Now you can buy them individually. At the store, I only saw Silver and Sonic. I didn't see Shadow, or else I probably would have just bought them and not bothered with Darkseid. But since I couldn't find the Shadow one, they didn't have it there. I just got the whole thing. But I am kind of disappointed that these are the ones they decided to go through first. Oh yeah, this is also the Power vs. Speed pack, which he's not really known for speed. He's more his telekinetic powers. Shadow, yeah, he's just as fast as Sonic pretty much. Sonic, I think, would be a little bit faster, but that's just my own headcanon. But, yeah, if anything, it really should have been Knuckles, Shadow, and Amy, because Amy is Wonder Woman. She takes over that role. So then you'd have the trifecta. But I get it, Sonic, Wave 1, you'd want him to be out there. But, oh well. I love getting Sonic figures, and I like DC characters. It works. Plus, it being Halloween season, they're all dressed up. They're going to go out. So, let's see. Remove for Try Me. Yeah, so he's supposed to light up his little thing there. I guess I have to push it. There we go. It does light up. He's the only one that has anything that lights up, though. Now, there are more figures you can get, I think. But I think there's I'm not sure if there's a size difference. I know, like, you can get Sonic with Flash, I think. But I don't know if it's the same size as these, or if it's going to be, like, smaller ones. I don't know. But this is what I got. If there are different sizes, this is the size I'm going for. Silver as Green Lantern, Sonic as the Flash, Shadow as Batman, and Darkseid as Darkseid. This side would just get a cool shot of them. And the back, it's just pretty much the same thing, just showing pictures of them, and it says, Light Up, Shadow, Batman. Alright, so let's get them all out of their package and take a closer look. Alright, well here they are out of the package, and they look amazing. Now, they do have a little problem. For one, gotta be careful how you put their feet. They will tip over. At least these guys can. Not so much Silver here. But Shadow and Sonic, they're back heavy because, they have all these quills and it's solid plastic, so it gives it weight. So they will fall over backwards if their feet aren't just right, it seems. And the other Sonic figures that they have, like the classics and the modern, they have the same kind of problems. But the articulation is different than how they usually are on most of their figures. But one thing I did notice that they're not the same size as the classic Sonics. They're a little too big for that. But they do line up perfect size for Sonic Prime figures, which was that little Netflix show that only lasted like, one season or 10 episodes, something like that. And they haven't done anything since. But yeah, they're that size. Of course, we have Darkseid back there, much taller than them. So, very cool. I'm so glad they came out with this line. So let's look at Darkseid first. He looks amazing. He actually looks like he could be part of, like, McFarlane's. They did a real good job on the sculpt. I think he looks amazing. Articulation is good. Just the way he looks is great. So he has dark skin, like gray. He's got different shades of blue. He's got some reds. Now, this piece on mine actually came out. This little center red piece here. I managed to get it back in and turn it, and now it doesn't fall out on its own, but it was just coming out. So, yeah, that's something. Now, I don't know how many points of articulation this guy has compared to McFarlane's, but he just looks great. This is my only Darkseid figure I have. I don't go for too many DC figures. I have like, a few different Batman and Joker and stuff like that, Harley Quinn. But no one else. Oh, I have a Flash figure too. But very cool. I love the look of them. Has some nice weight to it too. Oh yeah. I think it's actually heavier than a McFarlane figure would be. But very cool looking. So let's do his articulation. So we got the head. He can spin that all the way around, although it's a little tight because his chin kind of rubbed up against the back of his collar here. Let's see, he can look straight or down. No side to side. So we do the arms. He can spin that around. He can go up past 90. Nice. And we can spin at the bicep. He has his elbow double jointed. But he doesn't get too far in with it, even though it's double jointed. Mainly because of the wrist thing here that he's got on. It goes right down into the joint. You get the hands, so they'll spin. And they have a bit of a flip flap. A nicer one than most toy companies have. Usually it's just like a small little thing, but this is like so easy to do. And then we get the waist. Well, above the waist, midsection area. That he can rotate a little bit. He might be able to go all the way around. Nope, definitely not. He can go back, forward, and side to side. And then we do the waist. That can go all the way around. And I like this, how it's not hard plastic, but that nice, soft, bendable stuff. So you can get his legs to go out. To at least there. But even though they're soft, they still have limitations, so that's as far as it's going to go. Forward. Not bad. Not quite 90. Back. Not that great. We can, let's see, can we rotate anything on this? Yep, the top of the leg it rotates. Alright, knee double jointed. Gets pretty good with that. Oop, his leg came right off. I guess we can rotate this section too. Foot can rotate around, not all the way. Oh, yep, all the way. And then we can go up with it. And then down. But he's not the reason I bought this. I bought this for the Sonic characters. And Darkseid also has two different hands. So he has an open hand and then a closed fist. Can't put anything in it. It's completely closed. Let's go over Shadow first. So he looks really good like Batman. I do like, and he has like it looks like he has rings. Like the Sonic rings around his limbs here. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I guess it's cool, but Batman wouldn't have that around his limbs like that. But, whatever. He does look like quite an edgelord. And his arms can't really go down. I've tried rotating them in the other directions, but both ways, that's as far downward as his arms will go. Unlike these guys where his arms go down. His just kind of go out to the side a little bit. And of course, he's back heavy, so gotta have him kind of lean forward a little bit. Just right. And he won't tip. But very cool. He's got kneecaps. I don't know why I was saying that. I don't know why the hell I can't think of it. Knee pads. There you go. Jesus. And I like what they did with the colors. So he's mainly black and gray, like Shadow and Batman would have. He's got some gold, red eyes. He's got yellow for the bottom of the shoes, which very detailed down there. And little peg holes too, so you can have a stand or something for him to go on so he won't tip over. Inside of the cape has purple. And the cape is also that soft, plasticky stuff. Now, another thing about these figures, their limbs, well, like knees and stuff, are too easy for them to just bend. Like, you just hold it and it's gonna tip over. Yeah. Oh well. I kind of knew what I was getting into when I bought this. I figured it'd be like all the other Jakks Sonic figures. But very cool. I like how he has that stern look on his face. But then again, He always does. A little bat symbol here. You just push it. You get a little glow. Cool. Sonic should have came with something like that since he has all these lightning lines on him. Those should have lit up, I think. That would have been pretty cool. I don't know why they didn't do that. Instead, we get just this little thing on Shadow. Why? And it goes off after a while. Like 10 seconds. So pretty cool. So these little rings don't move. I like the belt. Turn around. Cape covers everything. Lift it up. See his tail. And 2 more of his quills pointing downward. And there's the battery hatch. It takes those LR 34s or whatever. Little tiny watch batteries. I'll go over some articulation. Head will go all the way around. The cape will move with the head, so you kind of have to hold it in place. He can't tilt, nothing. He just straight. No side to side. Then we get the arms. Those go all the way around. He can go up pretty high. So you can twist it in a few spots, like where it goes into the arm. That area will twist and kind of, yeah. So it'll twist there. It'll, yeah, here, here, here at the elbows you can get it to twist. Just so much moving. The hands will twist. Jesus. Alright, so his arm to bend can only do about that. He can go backwards. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but He's got little razor things on the back there. The legs. So yeah, so the waist don't do anything on these figures. His legs can go out there. Forward. To here. Back, because he has a cape. To there. Again, we can twist this. We can twist it at the top. We can twist it down here. And the knee, I think we can twist it at the knee too. Yep, we can. Okay. And then the feet down below. Well, they go an angle. They don't twist all the way around. And there's, oh, there we go. So, it's so hard to maneuver, hold these things and do this. So, it can go up a little bit and down a little bit. But it has little clicks. So, that's cool. I love those clicks. So Shadow looks awesome. Don't fall, please. Next will be Silver as Green Lantern. It's cool they even gave him, I didn't notice this, but he has a bit of a Green Lantern mask on his face. Kind of just blended in, I didn't even notice it. He's got yellow eyes. He's mainly gray, a light gray, some white, and green and black. Turn around. Wow, these are really long. These two, bunch of quills there. And again, he's got the ones at the shoulder. Those are black. He's got a little tail. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, there's his ring. Cool. So articulation is going to be the same for all three, so I'm not going to go over the articulation. Now, the bottom of his shoes are just blah. Just green. There's no detail. And he's got the little peg holes, but that's about it. Nice. Still, I would have liked a different character to go on, like maybe even Tails, because Tails and Sonic go together. But or Amy. Amy would have been cool, or Knuckles. But we get Silver. I mean, does anyone even really like Silver? He's kind of like a whiny person. At least from Sonic 06, he seemed quite whiny. Alright, Sonic is next. Very cool. They should have had him light up. All these little yellow lines should have been lit. That would have been awesome looking. Plus, you know, the Flash, I think in the comics, because this is like, what, the New 52 style? With all the lines and everything? Not the Rebirth. Right? I can't remember. But, whatever. So, red, yellow. He's got green eyes, a little bit of white. That's pretty much it. Yeah, the bottom of his shoes, also bland. At least it has a texture on the bottom. He has little lines going across, but Sonic, he always has cool shoes. They should have did something to the bottom of them and make him look nice. Oh well, missed opportunity. I do like how he has the thunderbolts on the actual ears, whereas Flash would have them on the side of the helmet. That looks pretty cool. He got a little smirk. Because, of course, he's always an easygoing guy. Turn him around. We got, all the quills. You got the tail. Not bad. Now him, I didn't check the other ones. Oh no. I think you can open it. Oh, the hands do open. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh, that is so cool. They don't come with accessories, so, I mean, really doesn't matter. The fact that there aren't, yep, they all have them. Oh, I didn't see it. But this is just awesome. I love this line. Alright, so one more thing. Turns out their feet can also wiggle wobble. And their waist. I didn't notice this, but you can rotate up the waist and kind of move it around. Interesting. Only him and Shadow, or Sonic and Silver. Alright, well that's just been my review of Jakks Pacific, DC, and Sonic the Hedgehog Powerverse Speed Pack. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.